Shalom, back with part two. All right, let's take brevity of thy times. All right, we'll get to that. Let's continue here. So again, I just finished giving you two precepts for Ezekiel 36:25, where I will sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. And again, if you're worshiping under the names of Jehovah and Jesus, that is idolatry, people, because there's no letter J in the Hebrew alphabet. Those aren't the names of the Lord. Now, of course, you didn't know that, but that's not going to be an excuse for you Israelites, okay? Because that's why the Lord set up men on the highways and byways, okay? You understand? All right, anyway. Verse 26, a new heart in Hebrew is lab, which means minds. A new minds will I give you, and a new spirit, all right, will I put within you. Yeah, you're going to get the new bodies, okay? So, and a new spirit will I put within you, and I will take away that stony heart, hello, okay, out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh, a mind of flesh, okay? Take that stony heart out, that stiff-necked ways that you Israelites are like, which, again, is described throughout the scriptures, okay? I'll give you an example here. Give me a minute. This is Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. Hello. Yeah, hard-headed. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. You see that? See? And shall know that I am the Lord, their God power, for I will give them a heart, again, in Hebrew, right? It's lab, which means mind. So I will give them a mind and ears to hear. You see that? All right, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. Hello. And return from their stiff neck and their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. See that? And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. See that? There's no Esau there. There's no Edomites there. They have nothing to do with the white man or anything to do with the other 16 heathen nations, okay? And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant. This would be the second covenant, all right? And part of that is getting the new bodies, okay? Because when we go up in the air to meet in the clouds, a metaphor for the chariot, it's not these bodies that go up. It's our spirits, all right? And the dead shall rise first, okay? And with them, all right, to be their God power, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people Israel out of the land that I given unto them. All right? So you understand? And you can go where it talks about the second covenant. He's not talking about, the Gentile heathen nations being a part of it at all. Okay? The second covenant is with the same people. All right, amongst you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and our brothers and sisters that are scattered throughout the nations, that they're going to look like the other nations, speaking that nation's tongue. Nonetheless, they're Israelites by the seed of their father. All right? Give me a minute. Anyway, let's read it right here. All right? You can also go to Jeremiah 31. Right? In the Old Testament, but I'm giving you in the New Testament in Hebrews, all right? You'll read basically exactly the same thing word for word. Well, finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant, talking about the second covenant with the house of Israel, the northern kingdom, and with the house of Judah, the southern kingdom, all right? So all 12 tribes. And when he makes the reference down here at the bottom, he's just talking about, when he mentions Israel, he's just talking about all 12 tribes. So anyway, so not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand and led them out of the land of Egypt, right? Because they continue not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. See, all 12 tribes now. After all those days, saith the Lord, and I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God power, and they shall be to me a people. There you go, people. All right? Give me a minute. Again, we'll end this here. We'll be right back. I believe. Well, I still have time. Give me a minute. All right. Yeah, I wanted to take you here, Isaiah 4:1. All right. Again, and, there's big concern about this. But this, again, this is prophecy here, what we're reading. Everything that we're reading is all prophecy, people. So in that day, right, what day is that? Well, we're getting closer and closer to that time, Jacob's trouble, all right? And 7 women shall take hold of one man. Hello. Now, that's because an Israelite man is more precious than gold or silver. And again, that's also part of the testimony, all right? You know what? We'll get into that when we come back. We'll end this here, and we'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Shalom.